patch 1.0 just came out for CivIdle, and I thought this was a nice moment to make another video. Now, the patch notes start off with a lovely message from the developer thanking his community. And I truly think this is a lovely community. If you look in the chat, everyone is helpful all the time. And it's a lovely game just to sit and hang out and do your thing. Now, first addition to 1.0 is the new Civilization Australia. I talked about it in depth in my Civilization tier list, and later in the video I'll be playing it. So I'll only go over the most important feature to me, and the most important feature is the Sydney Opera House, which is a late game wonder of Australia that increases the map size after your next rebirth. It also has some power buildings wonders. It gets a random what's it called, natural wonder, which is fun. So yeah, I'll show that later in the video. Now the second change is the map size. They changed some of the map sizes now to reflect the country size instead of the city size. I think none of the changes are super impactful, except maybe England being 40, which is quite small for long runs, and England is the civilization that I like to do long runs on. However, if you combine that with Australia, you can still get a big enough map size to do long runs. Then there's some small wonder changes. I do like the Swiss bank one, since it just makes it a little bit easier to manage your cotty. And also there is a new wonder that uses the cotty to upgrade caravanseries and warehouses. Now the exploration has also improved again a little bit, and you can also do an automatic explorer, cartographer, which does the whole map for you slowly, which is nice. And now, since it is December, it is Christmas month, there are 2 natural wonders and 1 building wonder that you can now build, where the first one is Santa Claus, or I don't know the real name, but I call it Santa Claus. You can upgrade it using faith, and you get some great people from it every time you upgrade it. Then you have a Christmas tree, which gives you happiness per unlocked age. Very nice for doing runs in December, since you can use quite a few more buildings. And then you have Lapland, which is also nice for quick runs, since it reveals the whole map once you find it. Then the quality of life changes. I think these are quite noticeable. The statistics office, you can now in the top left show some of the resources you want to track. You can also look at only the adaptive grade people, so when you start a new run you can quickly choose the adaptive grade people you want, and you have some easier way of upgrading grade people. You can destroy resources if you're stuck and you don't have to play around with a warehouse next to a building. And then there's some trade changes as well. So yeah, all round lovely patch. He does mention in this patch that they do want to continue making patches, so I think that is a good thing to look forward to. And then there's one more tiny thing I want to show. The beta release for patch 1.0 was named Road to 1.0, and I think it might be a small wink to my YouTube series, so thank you for that. And yeah, I'm just going to continue enjoying the game and making some videos. So in this video I'll show you what I've been up to, trying to get my effective grade people level up. And then in the second half of the video I'll show some of the new 1.0 features, since the first half of the video I recorded before 1.0 came out, and then the second half after 1.0 came out. I wanted to record this because I thought this was just a nice and pretty run. My wonders in the top and some decently balanced resources, most supercomputers, then CivTalk, then hedge fund for the Large Hadron Collider, then very balanced Robocar, Civ Oasis and Bitcoin for the Alderson disk. And then for the Dyson Sphere I had mainly rovers because they give me more empire value, and I am slowly increasing the amount of Peace and Civ GPT. And as you can see in the top here, they are slowly getting closer to one another. However, great people are going slow, so I am going to do another rebirth. I am currently at 1275 effective great people level. I'm doing a rebirth as the English with 1995 great people. I did an Ottoman run where I tried to get Bran Castle working, since it's one of the Halloween wonders. And what Bran Castle does is that it provides vampires which give you science as if they are busy workers based on how much population you have. So I built a bunch of penthouses. I also upgraded Matryoshka Brain a bunch, but the amount of science still wasn't enough to compete with rovers for the empire value. So I just built a bunch of rovers to finish up this run, get over 1,000 great people and then rebirth. One thing that I saw that changed with this patch is that you can actually upgrade Dyson Sphere and the other endgame wonders more than once per time. So now it's not a chore that you have to start up the game every morning and evening to see if you can do another upgrade. You can just order 30 and then leave it running, which it feels wonderful. So yeah, I think a great change. But at this point I'm going to rebirth, and I'm going to do a bunch of different countries for the country specific great people. So for instance, India has these two great people which I might not have upgraded as much as all the civilization neutral great people. Rome run with 1500 great people. Greece with 1275 extra great people. Egypt with 1870 great people. China with 1500 great people. The US with 1500 great people. Babylon with 1479 great people. Japan with 1500 great people. Germany with 1380 great people. England with 2400 extra great people. Ottoman with 1440 great people. Brazil with 1170 great people. India with 1600 great people. Exciting times, 1.0 just dropped, so I am going to rebirth into Australia, the new Civ, which gives us a larger map after rebirth. One of the great features we now have is in the great people permanent great people upgrade page. We can now immediately select the adaptive great people, which makes it a lot easier to start new runs. And it is December now, so we get Santa Claus Village, which you can upgrade a bunch of times, and you get one great person per upgrade, and you can choose out of 4. And I just revealed the entire map because I found Lapland, which, as I said, shows the entire map and also buildings close to it. Get production from the number of ages, and you get happiness from the number of ages from another natural wonder. So I just noticed, as the random natural wonder that you get as Australia, I got the Cern Abbas giant, which is maybe it was my favorite natural wonder to have, because it could give me so many great people of the ages that I wanted great people in, just by saving some wonders. So yeah, I thought that was really nice. So as I am balancing out one of the Australian wonders that you can keep upgrading to make the map of the next run bigger, so as I'm trying to balance that out, I saw these sliders that I can turn on, and then in the top left here I can see exactly how much I'm producing of those resources. So yeah, great features keep getting added. I just did a full Australia run, and one of the new wonders that Australia has is the Sydney Opera House. This wonder can be upgraded any number of times, and each upgrade increases the map size after your rebirth by 1. Now I think this means you get 1 horizontal and 1 vertical line extra. So if you were to rebirth into England, it would go from 40 by 40, which is the new map size, 45 by 45, to 46 by 46. In this case I have 5 levels, so I would expect 50 by 50. I will check that after my rebirth. Other than that, I'll probably get my Australia achievement and also the achievement for rebirthing with a larger map. Now one thing that I noticed is that you need way more radios and diplomacy than you need television, since television is of the last age and diplomacy and radios are won sooner. However, you are helped by the fact that televisions and radios do not cost happiness because of the CN tower. So yeah, after rebirth I will check the map size and get back to the video just to confirm whether it works the way I thought. So far I don't quite understand yet what Sydney Opera House did, because if I count it is 45 by 45, and I just as I am saying this realize that the New England map size is 40 by 40. I didn't misspeak, but you see the deposit size here change once you get Opera House. So it went from 40 by 40 to 45 by 45, and it shows you in the rebirth menu what the new size will be. So that's pretty neat. England with 1880 great people. I am doing an Australia run where I don't build all the wonders and all the buildings during my research grind, because I want to get to future with less than 200 extra great people, so I can get the achievement, one of the new achievements, which is Rush to Future. So I'll focus on getting apartments and condos and research labs, and once I get to future, then I'll build one of each building and build all the wonders. So I'm slowly getting closer to future. However, I do see some great people getting produced. So I'm at 22 now. I was a little higher before, but I deleted all my extra buildings. So I'm slowly edging towards it, building some clone labs, but I don't want to build too many, since they also give some points. So yeah, let's see. I now have enough science to get the future tech, and I am still under 200 extra great people. So this should get me Rush to the Future. And now that I have Rush to the Future, I am back at 100% achievements for the 1.0 update. What I am going to do is I am going to continue playing. Currently I am at 1593 effective great people level. However, I am only at, let's see, 1271 hours played, So I still need 230 hours before I get the Caesar rank. But I don't leave my computer on all the time, so it's going to take me a bit of time. And as I am waiting for the hours played, I'm just going to continue doing runs and get my effective grade people level as high as I can and enjoy the game in the background. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and I hope many more will enjoy this game just as I have.